Okay, good afternoon, children. So we are going to continue with the same lesson, that is industrialization and social change. So where we have seen the first industrialization started in England. Okay, so we have seen what are the reasons that England was ahead in industrialization compared to the other countries. So we have seen that the main reasons is England had colonies, climate conditions are suitable, transportation is available. They used railways before the invention of railways. They used waterways to transport the iron and coal to the industries. Okay, did you understand? We have seen the inventions like steam engine, okay, steam locomotives. Clear. So today we are going to talk about industrialization in Germany. Industrialization in Germany. So if you see, before going to the industrialization in Germany, do you remember that what are the reasons that industrialization first began in England when compared to the other countries? Yes, just now I told no availability of raw material, availability of market, because England followed a policy of colonization and availability of iron and steel technology. Most important is capital. England had banks before any have introduced banks when compared to the other countries very earlier. Okay, so today we are going to see about like sorry, before going to the next chapter, so next topic, learning about German industrialization. First, let us see the topic: women, children, and industrialization in England. So, what is the condition? What is the position? What is the problems of women in industrialization? Children in industrialization. So, first of all, if you see where the children work generally, children work in the household activities along with their family members, where they will be guided, controlled by the family members. Suppose they are working in a farm, family farm, mother or father will be there who is always looking after the children. Okay, but as the technology increased, as the science has developed, as the employment opportunities are increasing, children and women were preferred by the industrialists to work like they were better compared to the men, because first reason is men's, if they work they have to pay more wages. If the same work is done by women or children, the wage paid is less compared to the men's. And the other thing is, children, when they appoint the children, of course now children are not allowed to work in the industries, that there is a rule. Okay, even not only in India, okay, there are many countries following the rule. Child labor is prohibited in many countries. This we are talking when industrialization started around 18th century. Okay, so if we see, children were appointed because first thing is wages paid by the owners to children will be less. Next thing is, it is very easy for the children, especially in the textile industry, weaving industries, for the children to move in the factory in a short space. Okay, gaps between the machines, within that small gaps, people, children can easily pass from there or move from there. But they always had a risk of losing their life also. Many times it was observed that children, when they are exhausted, when they are in a sleepy mood, they just put their hands under in the machine and they lose their hands. Sometimes they lose their life. And even women, when we talk about women, women were forced to work more number of hours. Earlier, women used to have small household activities like rearing the animals, looking after the family members, looking after the family farm, okay, spinning the yarn in the house, so the small activities. But once the technology industries has developed, once women wants to become a self-sufficient, once women were allowed to work outside, women were also allowed appointed in the industries also. Women were allowed to work in the industries, factories, especially silk, textile, weaving industries. So when you see women were paid very less compared to the men, they used to work continuously, monotonously without any break. Okay, even like children, they always had exhausted. Okay, they were never getting any break. Even in the coal mines, children were preferred because when the coal is extracted from the deep, shallow mines, children can easily pass through those what you say places, shafts అంటారు. So అక్కడ నుంచి ఈజీగా when children were allowed to work as a bearers, coal bearers, they has to bear on the back, in the backs, bring them and load them in the wagons. Okay, those wagons which will be moving the coal out of the ore mines. Okay, this is how the children and women are what you say humiliated, humiliated. Okay, so now let us see about industrialization in Germany and France. So when compared to England, industrialization in Germany was slow and very late because England was able to industrialize itself because it has many colonies, but Germany, it is not having any colonies. Moreover, Germany was always involved in the wars, like extensive coal mines గానీ ఐరన్ ఓర్స్ కానీ జర్మనీలో లేవు ఇక్కడ బ్రిటన్లో ఉన్నట్టుగా అండర్స్టూడ్ దట్ ఈస్ వై it was very difficult for the Germany. By 18th century, industry started in England, but in Germany, it started around 1850s. 1850s, and in France, it started in 1870s. Industrialization started in France in 1870s. So, if you see, government, German government encouraged industrialization in Germany, like by providing market for its industries, building the railways, and they are also trying to develop the mines. Germany requires large quantities of raw material like iron and coal, which is not available, which is available but expensive. So they also started working on scientific methods to extract the coal. Okay, so that expenses can decrease. Factory owners always had a control over the workers. They always paid less. Okay, the owners, especially in the German industry, was benefited when the technical development started in Germany. Okay, and sometimes they borrow the technology from other countries like USA and USSR, but they needed to start the industry. They need heavy investment. జర్మనీలో బ్యాంక్స్ చాలా లేట్గా స్టార్ట్ అయ్యాయి. We have seen in England banks started at the early stage, but in Germany it was very slow. Banks was not started, and for industrialists, investment capital is very important. Then if he gets a capital, then only it is easy for them to establish the industries. Understood? So that is when compared to Britain, Germany is slow and France is very, very slow. By the end of 1870s, when you see, even in Germany, railways was introduced, roadways were constructed by the German government so that Germany can also develop industrially. Okay, so in the initial stages of industrialization in Germany, there was a lot of competition between England and Germany in the industrial goods and products like cotton, textile, silk, okay, machine building, etc. Soon, there was a industry started in England, and Britain was competed by the Germany. Now Germany was in a position to challenge the England. Okay, so Britain, it's Europe's major industrial power. Britain was even in 1860s and 70s was still providing most of the products like output. What was worrying for Britain and the other European countries was like Germany was, though it has started slowly, but it is developing fastly. Late గా start అయింది, but moving very fastly. Understood? Uh, Now we'll see about France. So in contrast, like Germany, on the France law, it was very slow in the industrialization. Even at the end of the 18th century, okay, it was very backward in the industrialization because France was a rural country. Most of the people of France depended on cultivation. Okay, most of the manufacturers found that establishing industry is not profitable to them. Okay, so they simply used to work like small scale industries. They established at home and they have started working for it. Okay, అర్థమైందా? But uh, it began to decline after 1850. Okay, domestic production started declining in France after 1850, and from 1850 slowly, even in France, machine-made goods means industries were slowly established in England. France, and even in France, slowly the spread of railways, roadways also started, and by 1860, France also had roadways and railways. Okay, but it did not have banks now. It has roadways, railways, developing transporting system, but investment system like France manufacturers, industrialists depend upon the resources and the small amount what they have. Okay, that is why as a result it also made them very slow in the industrialization. But అర్థమైందా? So heavy industries was developed in France very late compared to Germany and in England. So this was a contrast. Germany, though it started late, but development is fast. But France, it started late, but it is very slow in the industrialization. Understood? Industrial situation where like industries were predominated in France. Okay, so here one important thing is you have to see about Krupp family. So here Krupp family established world's largest arms factory in the world. The first factory which prepared the guns used by the army. Okay, by 1887, they started supplying arms to almost 46 different countries in the world. Okay, చిన్న ఫ్యాక్టరీతో స్టార్ట్ అయ్యి by 1870s they established many factories which are preparing arms and ammunitions which were supplied to almost 60 countries, 46 countries. The Krupp's family supported Hitler in the German general elections of 1933. Nazi Germany occupied neighboring countries. Alfred Krupp seized new land to make more factories. Many of these factories were there were slave laborers working in their factory. Okay, అర్థమైందా? So Krupp family supported the Hitler. Is that clear? So knowing about group family is also very, very important. Yes, all of you are clear with industrialization in Germany and industrialization in France. Yes, I'm asking you people only. Is it clear? Hmm? Hmm. So one of you can read that topic. If you have a textbook, please read industrialization in Germany and France topic. Loudly. Okay, I'll stop recording.